Chocolate and Jaffa go paddleboarding. It was summer in Foodland. The weather was really, really hot. Unfortunately for some, they still had to work out in the heat. Poor Jaffa the postman was melting as he walked around Foodland delivering the mail. "It's so hot," he said to Sausage as he handed him a parcel. Sausage was very kind and gave Jaffa a big glass of juice in return. "Thank you, Sausage," smiled Jaffa as he finished off the glass of juice. "I'm not sure I'd like to walk around all day in this heat. If I did, I'd end up sizzling," joked Sausage. Jaffa and Sausage did laugh a lot. But the good news for Jaffa was that he had the next week off work, so he could enjoy the lovely hot weather without having to work in it. That day, he was offered lots of drinks on his round. Mrs. Scoop even offered him some scoops of ice cream to cool him down. Jaffa really enjoyed his ice cream. "Delicious, thank you very much." He did have some very kind customers on his round. That evening, Jaffa was relaxing on his sofa, watching some sport on the TV, when his telephone rang. Jaffa answered the call. "Hello, Jaffa," said a voice on the other end of the line. "I bought something really exciting. Would you like to see it?" It was Chocolate. He invited Jaffa round to his house. You couldn't miss Chocolate's house, because it was shaped like a cake. Ha ha! When Jaffa arrived, he found Chocolate in his garage. "Hello, Jaffa. I've got a surprise for you." Jaffa closed his eyes. "Hold out your hand," said Chocolate. Jaffa's hands gripped onto something very long and sturdy. "What is it?" he asked excitedly. "Why don't you open your eyes and see?" Jaffa opened his eyes. "Wow! Amazing! It's a paddleboard!" "Tomorrow we are going to the coast," smiled Chocolate happily. "We are going to have a lot of fun with this." Now Jaffa was really excited. He had never been paddleboarding before. Chocolate also had another surprise for Jaffa. He'd invited some of his friends to join them down at the coast. Tomorrow was going to be epic. Woohoo! The next morning, both Chocolate and Jaffa woke up in good spirits. Chocolate packed the camper van. He even made a picnic too. Jaffa was waiting for him outside his house. All the way down to the coast, Chocolate and Jaffa listened to their favourite music, singing along to the words, windows down and the volume turned up. They were feeling really, really happy. At the coast, Chocolate unpacked the paddleboard. "Here we go," he smiled. Chocolate used the oars to steer, whilst Jaffa sat on the edge, taking in the sea air. Soon Jaffa could see some of his friends. Sausage and Milk were crabbing from the harbour wall. Bacon was there too, being chased by a crab. Ha-ha! Mr. Mash was out on the water in his boat. He was teaching Egg how to sail. Chocolate and Jaffa waved to them as they paddled past. In the distance, they could see Cheese and Onion racing each other on jet skis. Now that looked like fun. Spud and Waffle were windsurfing, whilst Apple and Pear were sharing a kayak. Everyone was having lots of fun. Soon Chocolate gave Jaffa the oar, and he got the chance to steer the paddleboard. Jaffa wobbled on the board, but quickly gained his balance. He soon got into the groove and began to paddle like a pro. Go, Jaffa, go! Chocolate, meanwhile, was enjoying himself enormously. He was looking out for fish under the water. Chocolate was feeling so relaxed, he fell asleep. Jaffa continued to paddle, but when Chocolate woke up, he got a huge shock. Jaffa, where are we?" he said. Jaffa had paddled far out to sea. "Oh no!" "Oops, we are lost," said Chocolate. The big problem was that they were so far out, they didn't know which way to paddle. It was a long way back to the safety of Foodland Harbour. "Help! Help! Help!" shouted Chocolate. Poor Jaffa felt awful. "I'm so sorry, Chocolate," he said. "It's okay. Hopefully someone will notice we're missing and come to rescue us." Both Chocolate and Jaffa sat on the paddleboard, looking rather worried. But then they could see something sailing towards them. It was Waffle on his surfboard. Jaffa waved to grab his attention. "Help! Help!" he called. Waffle could see Chocolate and Jaffa. "Hello, you two. You're far out. Are you okay?" "We are lost," said Chocolate. "I paddled too far out, and now we don't know which direction to go." "Ah, don't worry. You're not that far from home. Just follow me," said Waffle. "I think I'll paddle back," smiled Chocolate. They followed Waffle back into Foodland Bay. Cheese and Onion whizzed past them on their jet skis. They safely paddled back home. "From now on, I think I'll let you take charge of the oar," said Jaffa. Chocolate laughed. "I think that would be very wise," he laughed. "What shall we do next?" asked Jaffa. "Something that doesn't involve an oar," came the reply. Ha ha! And that's the end of the story. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again next time.